So Grant Park is a neighborhood just kind of south of the baseball stadium, downtown Phoenix, and Grant Park Ministries intentionally comes alongside families in this neighborhood. Our mission is to come alongside families in the Grant Park community and help them however they need. So there's a lot of different spiritual and physical and emotional needs that are needed by the families around here, like everybody, and our goal is to provide the support for them that they need. The biggest thing we do is we have a Bible study here at Grant Park at the gym every Wednesday night, and we give them meals and we play games with them and do crafts and things like that, and just kind of hang out with the kids and get to know them and their families. We have almost 3 families now from the church living in the neighborhood. So one is currently building a house and one is renting a house, and then my husband and I all live pretty close by. We have a team of people who specifically feel called to this, to being in this specific neighborhood with these families and kind of really developing those relationships. But then we need a much bigger group of people behind that. And so kind of the need is, okay, well, every Wednesday night we're here. What would that look like for somebody to have a more minimal involvement? So that we really could use people coming and providing a meal for less than a Wednesday night, maybe once a month, or once a quarter, or whatever they're able to do. Cook the meal, or come and play basketball with the kids, or do the prayer walk once a month. You could do anything between once a quarter to once a week, and any of those things would be really helpful. So for example, we have meals here at the Wednesday night Bible study from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock every Wednesday night. And it would be a huge help to be able to have somebody else doing those things. And so maybe it's providing a meal once a month or once every 3 months or something like that. There's actually a schedule, a rotation to just get on the rotation. If we could have a home group say, hey, we're gonna do your meal once a quarter or something, or once a month, or that would be really helpful. We also always have a need for transportation just to church. And so we have a lot of kids who have asked to come to church, and we just can't bring them because we don't have enough people to pick them up. And so if somebody would be willing to be on a rotation or even specifically just one specific kid or whoever it is. But if we could have people who'd be willing to drive kids to church, just to and from church every Sunday, that'd be really helpful. We also have a prayer walk once a month. So that's here, we meet at Grant Park at 9 o'clock, the first Saturday of the month. And we just walk around the neighborhood and we pray. And that's a huge blessing to the community. Obviously we need to be praying for them. So that'd be a great way to be involved. Also, just having extra people here on a Wednesday night is really helpful. So we have kind of the core group of people who know the kids, people who bring food, but then also we've had some younger GCU people come and just play basketball, and think it's just so great for the kids to have more people to hang out with and play with, and that would be helpful too. So that wouldn't have to be a weekly commitment. It could be, hey, I'm gonna come every other Wednesday and just play with the kids until you start Bible study and then I'll leave, or something like that. If you feel like you love doing crafts, maybe you can help playing a craft every once in a while, or things like that. I love Grant Park just because I love the kids and the families that I've been able to get to know. I know that I'm sure it could have happened anywhere, but when we chose to get involved in Grant Park, we just were able to develop some great relationships, some great friendships with kids and parents, and I just genuinely enjoy being around them. I think that you can learn so much about your faith and about yourself through serving, and I think that everybody should have an area of their life where they're serving and they're giving and they're pushing themselves a little bit or a lot. I love the fruit that I've seen from the ministry. Seeing that the kids that we've gotten to know, and seeing now 2 more families living in the neighborhood. I love seeing the church as a whole being able to act out Christ's love because they're obeying the Lord, and I think Grant Park's a great opportunity to do that.